And tonight we're getting a better understanding of how our kids are doing here in central Indiana.
The latest Indiana Kids Count data book is out from the Indiana Youth Institute. Samantha Johnson went through it. She joins us now to break down some of the biggest takeaways. There is just anything you can imagine involving kids. Interesting report.
Yeah, they look at a lot of different topics here to kind of have one big overall score. They look at overall well-being, family, health, education too. And the good news is here, there are a lot of upward trends coming out of the report this year. I want to give you just a few examples here. So let's start with education. Indiana kids, they are putting up the highest graduation rate on record. The class of 2025, congratulations, graduating more than 91% of their students. Wow. And this is actually the third consecutive year that we have seen that number go up. So next, the health for our kids. The good news here is what they call persistent sadness reported among kids in our state has gone down. And the number, that report rather, shows a fewer number of students with suicidal thoughts or plans. That information coming directly from the students. The bad news here, though, suicide is still ranked among the leading causes of death for our Indiana kids. But this report is meant to be a tool to kind of show us, okay, here's where our kids really need all of us to step up and help them too. So today we talked with the president and CEO of the Indiana Youth Institute, and she told us social media is still playing a big part in all of our kids' lives, especially when it comes to that mental health aspect. And she says it's on all of us to make them feel supported. Take a listen.
When you do hit those bumps, if you have that network of support, if you have an outlet for support, if you have access to clinical care, if that's what you need, the outcomes are usually better.
So check this out. So many people at the State House today taking in all this new data. We also talked with a 15-year-old student who knows the challenges of being a teen in Indiana right now. She told us she actually lost a friend to suicide because of bullying.
Sometimes it really gets the best of these kids and they end up taking their lives because of how sometimes they might tell someone about it and no one wants to help them. No one wants to really hear what they have to say.
So again, plenty of work to still be done here, despite the so many positive trends that we did see come out of this report. So for the overall well-being, where our state falls in the rankings, we are 25th nationwide, which is better than it was last year. But these experts realize, well, that is quite literally the middle of the road, right? When we look at states nationwide. So there's some progress being made already, but still a lot of work to do.
This is so detailed. Lots of information. Where can we find it?
We've linked it for you at WTHR.com. The data, of course, is statewide, but they collected data from all 92 counties. So you can actually go in and break it down for your county in that link too.